findthedivine.com. And so, I'm a sucker. I'll try it. So, so I'll try it. Retreat centers for sale. Yeah. So I'll see if anything's available in New York. So I said, Deer Hill. And our daughter, Zena, says, I've been to Deer Hill. I've been there a couple times. Our school goes up there. We spend several days there. And so we thought, so it took us some time, but after about 18 months, we acquired this property. So here's the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. Here comes a train. Now, speaking of trains, here's the Hudson River, and you have the Metro North train station. See how it's down there at the bottom of the and so then it's within walking distance, so about a mile over to Cosmo, or less if you cut across the meadow. Oh boy. So we hear the train, but it's not quite that close. But so this was our 40-acre little plot, and so I thought of the goddess interwoven onto the land, and she arrives at amazing places. Like her heart center is where a pulpit was built over 50 years ago. That was preached at by the preachers in the United Church of Christ, right there in the heart. There was also a lightning strike tree right there. So we're going to build a greenhouse there that's also excavating something that was there. Amazing correspondences. In the emotional chakra, there is a well. Right in the yoni area is a gateway into the meadow where the chapel will be built. And so this is a short walk over to, hey, welcome. Our artist friends, David Heskin and Lori Weaver, two of the most amazing visionary artists are exhibiting here tonight. They were over to Cosm in its infancy. So this was the idea for an angel gate, and so this is what Allison was talking about as something that we're working on now, and that Portland Party helped to fund. So this is the real thing, and really much better done than I thought it was going to be. But it's coming along. It's huge. It's massive. This is the doors that are. This is a study for the doors of Adam and Eve as they're being carved. The anthropocosmic. Here's Wayan, who is working on the doors. Now, this is the 40 acres of Cosm. This was the first building to, it needed work, basically. So this is, over the last 2.5 years, we've been renovating property like crazy. This first floor, we couldn't hold our full moon ceremonies without being fixed up, so that's what we were doing here. And we had a full moon ceremonies as soon as we can there, and actually quite a number of folks show up, which we're always amazed and surprised at. And our friend, who is the medium for the Oracle of Tibet, he's also a visionary artist, but he is an amazing bomber. And so we had various kinds of events here, the tube and throat singers, we do the Magi, the Mystic Artists Guild International, different kinds of courses are being offered there. And then we have a septic system collapse. So we have a lot of things to fix. And there's a lot of volunteers and a lot of friends that are working together to create and recreate, to renovate this property, to bring it back to the temple grounds that they were always meant to be. So on those temple grounds, I mentioned the pulpit, and this is the pulpit that's there in the heart of the land, and was used over 50 years ago by one of the most progressive churches, the United Church of Christ. And at the time of the civil rights struggle, we're proud to host many events that had to do with the healing of any strife between the races. And so they had real inspirations there, and frankly, we have too. It's a magical place. And so we have a lot of ceremony. We do the full moon, of course, and we also do the equinoxes and solstices. We do the Halloween and New Year's Eve party. Now, this was going to be the studio where Alison and I would live. It was an old bunkhouse. We were going to just renovate it a little bit so we could stay there. But when we came back from Egypt, our builder said, no, it was self-composting. We had to tear it down. So now we have a new studio for COSM, and so new sculptures and various things are taking place there. Now this is what we are concentrating on this year, and what the money that is raised from this event will be going toward, is the development of this brick structure that is called the Carriage House, and will, when we're finished with it, will be called the Eschaton Exhibition Hall. Now, this is a temporary, going to house a temporary exhibition of many works of art. And